Okay. Let's get to it. What do you want, Tadaramu? The boy from Catania. Oh there, Archon. Construction of the airship proceeds apace. Our Beastmen colleagues have even agreed to implement several of my proposals. However inadvertent it was, I must thank you for introducing me to this opportunity. That I should have the chance to contribute to such a revolutionary project. It is exactly the sort of thing I dreamed of as I pored over countless tomes on aeronautic principle and design. There is, however, one small issue that has arisen to thwart us. In order to properly integrate my innovations, we require certain materials to build a custom engine jointing component. Materials that are notoriously difficult to procure. I had hoped it would not come to this, but I must call upon the aid of an acquaintance of mine. Archon, would you be so kind as to deliver this letter to a gentleman by the name of Coulson? I'm certain that he will agree to prepare the materials and keep the entire matter discreet. Now, Coulson is often out and about on company business, but speak with Hida at the airship counter in Gridania. She will point you towards his latest appointment. My apologies, Archon. I do not mean to treat you as a lackey, but I'd prefer to avoid the city for the time being. Teleport to Gridania. Come on, click the other right. To the airship landing. And what do you want, Hida? Welcome to the airship landing. I'm sorry, was there aught else I might help you with, sir? Wish to meet with Advisor Coulson? Delivering a letter from Tadaramu, you say? Surely you don't mean Master Tadaramu? You've seen him? Is he hale and unharmed? You must take yourself directly to Quiver's Hold. Chancellor will wish to speak with you in person. You'll find Advisor Coulson there as well, assisting with the investigation. Swiftly now, please, sir. Hey, Candy. Enjoy your lurk. Hey, Vix. How the hell do I get out of here again? Thank you for the bits. Yeah, well, I have 69 followers, so... To the Archer's Guild? Yeah, that's where you are. Sorry, sir, but I cannot assist you at this time. The God's Crew is fully engaged with investigating a most important case. Every resource at our disposal has been allocated towards locating Chairman Tatabaru's missing son. I might know where I know where he is. Even now, the Chairman's chief aide, Advisor Coulson, awaits within Quiver's Hold, no doubt eager to berate the first bow for our lack of progress. Coulson is the person you come to see? Then I must ask you to mind your words. I can't have you antagonizing the esteemed representatives of Highwind Skyways. Yes, I'm Coulson. But this is hardly time for... A letter for me? Let's have it then, son. Time is of the essence, you know, especially at my age. Great gods! Is this signed by Master Tadaramu? How came you by this document? Is the young master well? Is that, you say, ensconced in the company of XIV? Then we've not a moment to lose. Should it cost me my very life, I shall see him freed from their ravenous clutches. Need to form a rescue party. Yes, the finest God's Quiver marksmen, reinforced by a small army of Skyways retainers. Be brave, Master Tadaramu. Those beastmen will soon rue the day they dared lay talons on my young charge. Tadaramu's fine. This no longer concerns you, young man. We must immediately... Wait, what? You mean to say that Tadaramu is safe? He's there of his own free will? Building an airship with the XIV? Wait. Perhaps we must needs begin afresh. As you are obviously aware, my name is Coulson, and I am the Chief Technical Advisor for Highwind Skyways, and aide to Chairman Tadabaru. Pleased to make your acquaintance. What you may not have known is that the man who asked you to deliver this letter is the Chairman's only son, and the sole successor to a veritable airship empire. Some few days ago, Master Tadaramu accompanied me here in Gridania as part of his continuing education on company practices. Much to my surprise and alarm, however, the young master suddenly disappeared from under my very nose. Well, watch him better then. Well, I was naturally beset by all manner of horrible imaginings. With no ransom demand or other clue to his whereabouts, I had no choice but to task God's Quiver with turning the entire city upside down. Did you? Was that your only option? Suffice it to say, your news has lifted a terrible weight from my shoulders. I know not how I would have faced the boy's father had events unfolded otherwise. And yet, the contents of this letter still manage to vex me. Dear Coulson, enclosed is a list of materials I would have you prepare for my companion. I require them for a most exciting project. Fond regards, Tadaramu. Not one word of apology or even the slightest hint of contrition. My lectures on the privilege and responsibility of position appear to have fallen on deaf ears. And as for this list, I'm assuming these are materials for some manner of high-quality jointing component? A leather-bound frame to absorb engine vibration? Yes? Sorely tempted to refuse this impertinent request, considering the trouble the young master has called. But I am also intrigued. Here, take this promissory note and hand it to the advisor of Fallguard Float Crafting Facility. She will provide you with everything you require to craft Tadaramu's component. Though I yet harbor some concerns, I will trust that Master Tadaramu is content to work alongside these XIV for now. Okay, so back to Fallguard Float we go. Why did you take off there? Buildyard, what's up? Hello again, adventure. Come now, I can hardly hear you. I said hello again. Oh my. This note has the seal of Highwind Skyways. Though I suppose it only stands to reason. There are few other organizations that could afford the items you're requesting. Here you are then. Everything is in order for you to begin crafting. So we need to make level-based recipes, tribal quests, stick saw, engine jointing component. And it needs to be high quality. Should take that. Probably should have used that, but I wouldn't have had the CP actually. Yep, we'll make it. And completed. The other thing of interest to me when doing this is that aside from the first Weaver quest, just to unlock it, I have done nothing. I've done nothing with Weaver besides that first quest, and let's see how high level it gets. Archon, you were gone so long I began to worry. Were you able to deliver my letter to Coulson? Yeah, he wants to know what the hell you're doing here and why you ran away. Yes, this is exactly what I had in mind. Jointing components like this one are almost impossible to obtain without the cloud of a company like Highwind Skyways behind you. But with your expertly crafted component in hand, we should have no trouble integrating my improved engine housing into the Dezel Qualan. I can already feel the bracing chill of the wind on my face. Hear the cries of the birds. See the folk below rushing about like tiny... Pray excuse my flights of fancy. Terrible habit of mine. So, Archon, I suppose you heard from old Coulson who I really am, then? Yes, 'tis true. My father is the chairman of Highwind Skyways, the expansive airship service that links the great cities of Eorzea. Destined as I am to one day take the company's helm, people everywhere to seek to curry my favor as they would some merchant prince. A pity, then, that my royal status does not excuse me from an unrelenting procession of dreary lessons at home. I'm forced to study mercantile practices, business strategies, all that I might maximize the profits of airship travel. But I have not the slightest interest in making coin. I've had enough of ledgers and lectures, thus was I so reluctant to leave this little sanctuary. I want to design airships, not manage a fleet of them. I want to be valued not for my station or my purse, but for the skills I have labored to acquire. Mayhaps you hear naught but the whining of a spoiled child, yet I swear to you, I would renounce my inheritance in a twinkling if I could. Oh, for the wings of a wondrous airship to carry me further, faster, and higher than ever before. That is my dream. That and naught else. Squawk! Well said that was. And mean nothing to us, Tadaramu's wealth does. That our smelting down toy into making nails, Zezul thinks. Thank you, Zezul. Squawk! Squawk! Seize this passion, and let it sustain you, you must. Construction of Dezel Qualan will take all that Tadaramu has, and more. Chosen an easy path Tadaramu has not. No, not easy, but always fair master crafting is. Great reward for your great effort. Launch our vessel upon oceans of clouds we shall. Launch it towards gates of Ayatlan. Ready to fly is Tadaramu, yes? Yes, yes, sir. And that is Ixal up to, what rank are we on? Friendly. That is tier 3. There's new tribal quests from Rosal Catalan the Prudent. And more stuff from the vendor. We got a little cutscene on, yep, they added the engine housing and the engine there. Thanks to your diligent efforts, the engine housing has now been integrated into the Dezel Qualan's tail assembly. Continue assisting the Akatl 9 to see the airship hybrid reach completion. And that puts Weaver up to 25. Where is the vendor? There's the vendor. Okay. You're the one that's... No, you repair. I thought someone here sold gear. Currency of Exal, Oaknot is. Oaknot you find? Trade. We will make, even with featherless nuker. Squawk! Prime Visions can... Same thing everyone says on that. I thought there was someone here that sold gear, but... they are. I don't see them. Let me grab my map of what I have. Rosalcon the Prudent is the new guy. So we have... And thanks for all the fish. Is he telling me to leave? An empty sack cannot hang downright, and hot cross buns. So this is the new vendor, the new quest giver, so these are all new. And we can't do this one. To complete this quest, you'll need to change your class to Fisher by equipping a fishing rod. Oh, no, I can't do Fisher, never mind. I just may not be particularly good at it. Fisher I have. Squawk, squawk. Featherless one, squawk. Our chieftain speaks highly of you, he does. Squawk. Trust you I don't yet. Trust you I must. Squawk. The Dezoqualan a cockpit she needs. A fine cockpit with a fine exterior and thick lining of cloth and leather. Squawk. Keep out of the biting cold it shall. Squawk. Fire much care in crafting do such things. Proper equipment one must have, yet proper equipment have you not. Squawk. Upon favored 9, though, does luck smile. Such equipment close does it lie. At the observatorium it does lie, watched over by featherless ones such as you. Templeton, a man most corrupt. Squawk, squawk. Rotten he is, like a fallen apple, like fly-blown corpse. Feed his greed you must. Squawk. Feed it with Saint Carp. Squawk. A moth craving Saint Carp from river of Carthus. Feed his greed, and facilities yours they shall be. But remember, first his game you must play, materials he must inspect, approval he must give. Squawk, squawk. So, is this... and I think... So, there's a specific... They gave you a hint. The moth craving is your hint. Where is the nearest person who sells it, though? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. So you need the moth pupa to catch this. It's sold by... apparently them. That's where it's telling me, right? North Shroud 2821. Yep. So that's who sells it. Are the other two ones we can even do? Empty sack can hang downright? Yes, we can. Okay. So starting with rank 3, we're going to start running into a little difficulty. Some of the quests of the XIV require you to be a specific gatherer class in order to do them. And we have not unlocked anything but fishing, so... Squawk, squawk! The Dezoqualan, a cockpit she needs, a fine cockpit with a fine interior and a finer pilot seat. Squawk! Covered in fine leather it should be, keep pilot's tail feathers properly cushioned it shall. Squawk! Materials for components I have not. Squawk! Materials for components flown to observatorium by a carrier of 9 they were. Awaiting you at locks of Skyfire he is. Squawk! But a featherless lucre he will not suffer. Whisper the 9 sacred words you must. Whispered once by the very lady of the vortex they were. Now fall, now fall, now fall. Squawk! With materials in hand, components you must craft. Squawk! Require such much care in crafting do such things. Proper equipment one must have, yet proper equipment have you not. Squawk! Upon favored 9, though, does luck smile. Such equipment close it does lie, at the observatorium it does lie, watched over by a featherless nuker such as you, Templeton, a man most corrupt, a man most ruthless. Squawk, squawk! Cold his blood is, like ice, feed the fire of his greed you must. Squawk! Feed with pine lumber. Squawk! Scraps from lodge of Timberlord, scraps from Roy Taloin. Feed the fire his of greed. Facilities yours they shall be. Squawk, squawk! But remember his game you must play, materials he must inspect, approval he must give. Squawk! I don't know. There is one crafter class to every expansion. The only crafter. Well, there's one crafter beast tribe to every expansion. I don't know what the Mughals, the Namazu. I don't know who the Shadowbringers one is, and nobody knows what the Loperids are yet because they're not out. Okay, so we are able to do all three of them. Looks like the other two are probably the ones that require miner and botanist. Squawk, squawk! The Dazzle Kalan, ballast she needs. Fine ballast to see her back to land. Fine ballast to see her back to sea. Fine ballast held in bladders of cloth and leather. Squawk! Keep ballast from seeping through hull they must. Shall. Squawk! Material for components I have not. Squawk! Material for components purchased by tiny Tataromo they were. From a featherless peddler at the observatorium they were. Awaiting your arrival of peddling nuker is. Squawk! Squawk! Once in hand, craft components you must. Squawk! Require much care in crafting do such things. Proper equipment one must have, yet proper equipment have you not. Squawk! Such equipment, though, close it does lie. The observatorium it does lie, watched over by a featherless one such as you. Templeton, a man most corrupt, yet a man most bumbling. Squawk! Squawk! Too exposed his wrongdoings are. Help hide his trickery you must. Help cover his featherless arse you must. Squawk! Cover with beard of croc. Squawk! Beard of skyfire croc. With shearing your knife, yours it shall be. Squawk! Cover his arse and facilities, yours they shall be. Fail and gone they shall be. Squawk! Squawk! Materials he must expect. Approval he must give. Appearances we must keep. Squawk! And these are all... Yep, these are all repeats. What is the Shadowbringers? Is it the fairies? No, it's the dwarfs. Yep. Shadowbringers crafting is the dwarfs. And these, gyro-driven is new, the other two are repeats. You there, no feathers. Helpful you are, yes? Have you craft high-quality components for gyro drive of airship, Mithuli would. Know you Huron woman? Name of Hildegard? Chief of crafting facility at Falgard Float she is. For task, make use of her facility you must. Have you go there, Mithuli would, and craft wooden patterns for shaping metal plates for gyro drive. 3 sets of these we need. Essential to building of airship they are, but one problem we have. Materials for crafting arrived not. Intercepted by buzzards of lugging grounds shipment was, and taken to Alder Springs. Retrieve materials from storage pot you must, then use them to make gyrodrive components at Falgard Float.